History of Sultan Abdul Hamid. The history of Sultan Abdul Hamid II is a compelling chapter in the annals of the Ottoman Empire, marked by a complex interplay of modernization, international diplomacy, and internal reform. Abdul Hamid II, the 34th Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, ruled from 1876 until his deposition in 1909. His reign was a period of great contradiction, characterized by both progress and repression, innovation and isolation. As we delve into the history of Sultan Abdul Hamid, we uncover the nuances of a ruler who was both vilified and revered, a man who sought to navigate his empire through the treacherous waters of late 19th and early 20th century politics. The early years of Sultan Abdul Hamid II. Born into Ottoman royalty on September 21, 1842, Abdul Hamid II was thrust into a world where he was predestined to navigate the complexities of an empire in decline. His father, Sultan Abdul Hamid I, and his mother, Tirimjian Kadin, provided him with a childhood that was both sheltered and rigorously educational. In the confines of the palace, Abdul Hamid was immersed in a curriculum that was as diverse as the empire he would one day lead. Islamic studies were balanced with an introduction to the sciences and multiple languages, a testament to the cosmopolitan nature of the Ottoman court. This early education was crucial, shaping Abdul Hamid into a ruler who was intellectually prepared for the challenges ahead. However, the death of his father and the quick turnover of his predecessors painted a foreboding picture of instability and challenge. The Ottoman Empire, once a formidable force, was grappling with internal strife and external pressures that earned it the moniker the sick man of Europe. It was against this backdrop that Abdul Hamid would rise to the throne, inheriting an empire at its nadir. The reign of Abdul Hamid II's modernization. Taking the throne amidst the Ottoman Empire's decline, Sultan Abdul Hamid II initially sought to navigate the treacherous path toward modernity by endorsing constitutional governance. The early days of his reign saw the birth of the empire's first constitution and the convening of its inaugural parliament in 1877, signaling a potential shift towards a more progressive and participatory form of rule. However, the harsh realities of the Russo-Turkish War and burgeoning internal dissent soon steered the Sultan towards autocracy, pausing the constitutional experiment and silencing the parliament. Despite this turn towards authoritarian rule, Abdul Hamid II's era was characterized by notable strides in modernizing the Ottoman infrastructure and administrative systems. His reign heralded the extension of the empire's railway network, vital for both economic development and military mobility. A modern postal system was instituted, facilitating improved communication across the vast territories of the empire. Education underwent significant reform, with an emphasis on expanding access and updating curricula to include contemporary sciences alongside traditional Islamic teachings. International relations and diplomacy. In the realm of global politics, Sultan Abdul Hamid II demonstrated remarkable diplomatic acumen, maneuvering through the complexities of international relations with a strategic foresight that sought to preserve the Ottoman Empire's place on the world stage. His era was defined by a delicate balance of alliances and rivalries, as European powers encroached upon Ottoman territories, each with their own imperial ambitions. Abdul Hamid II's response to these pressures was multifaceted, employing diplomacy as a tool to navigate the intricate web of 19th-century geopolitics. The role of pan-Islamism and intelligence. Amidst a period characterized by the pressures of Western imperialism and internal strife, Sultan Abdul Hamid II embraced pan-Islamism as a strategic ideological stance aimed at consolidating the Muslim world under his spiritual and political leadership. This move was not only a bid to strengthen the internal cohesion of the Ottoman Empire, but also an effort to project its influence across the Islamic world, rallying support against the encroachments of European powers. By emphasizing his role as caliph, Abdul Hamid sought to transcend the geographical and political boundaries dividing Muslims, advocating for a form of solidarity that could counterbalance Western domination. Parallel to his promotion of pan-Islamism, Abdul Hamid II significantly bolstered the empire's intelligence capabilities. Recognizing the importance of information in maintaining power and countering threats, both domestic and foreign, he established a sophisticated network of spies and informants. This extensive surveillance apparatus penetrated various societal strata, including political circles and opposition movements, providing the Sultan with crucial insights into the empire's internal dynamics, as well as the intentions of foreign powers. While this intelligence network was instrumental in preserving his rule and preempting potential challenges, it also fostered a climate of mistrust and fear, further entrenching the autocratic nature of his governance. The end of Abdul Hamid's reign and exile. The final chapter of Abdul Hamid II's rule unfolded amidst growing unrest. The tide of dissatisfaction, stemming from his authoritarian practices and the stifling of political expression, reached its zenith with the Young Turk Revolution in 1908. This pivotal moment in Ottoman history marked a seismic shift, compelling Abdul Hamid to reinstate the constitution and reconvene parliament, a decision driven by the revolutionaries' demands for reform and greater political freedom. However, the semblance of compliance did little to quell the revolutionary fervor or restore stability. Within a year, the situation escalated, leading to Abdul Hamid's removal from power by the Committee of Union and Progress. In 1909, the once dominant Sultan found himself dethroned and relegated to the sidelines of history, a fate sealed by those who once served under his command. His subsequent exile, first to Thessaloniki and then back to Istanbul, signified not just the physical displacement of a ruler, but the symbolic end of an era. Confined to life under house arrest, Abdul Hamid's final years were spent far from the corridors of power, in the silent contemplation of his legacy and the empire he sought to preserve. This period of enforced seclusion lasted until his death in 1918, marking the end of a reign that had spanned over 3 tumultuous decades. Assessing the legacy of Sultan Abdul Hamid II. Evaluating the legacy of Sultan Abdul Hamid II elicits mixed reactions, reflecting a tenure punctuated by both commendable initiatives and contentious policies. His adept navigation through the intricacies of international diplomacy and his forward-thinking modernization efforts are lauded for delaying the Ottoman Empire's disintegration. Initiatives such as the expansion of the railway network and educational reforms underscore his commitment to propelling the empire into the modern age, albeit within the confines of his autocratic regime. The divergent views on his reign illustrate the complexity of his legacy, serving as a testament to the enduring debate over the balance between authoritarianism and modernization in the context of empire preservation. Abdul Hamid II's story is emblematic of the challenges faced by leaders at the crossroads of tradition and innovation, offering enduring lessons on the intricacies of governance and the indelible impact of a ruler's choices on the course of history. This brings us to the end of this video. Before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos like this.